Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly reading for November 22nd to the 28th. And here is your theme for this week, which is passion. Really beautiful. I passionately accept and love myself. So some of you, I feel like, are having a renewal in passion in your relationship is what I'm seeing here. So there may be some opportunities or chances where, for those of you who are in a relationship already, where you'll get to renew your passion. Or kind of like rekindle. I'm seeing like a rekindling of passion here. Really beautiful. I love that. And some of you may also find that your passion comes back for your work, actually. So there's like a being re-energized, feeling like there is something coming back to you or something being returned back to you here. I'm seeing that actually quite a bit. It feels like in the month of November, there was a little bit of a lull in the energy. It kind of dipped down. And now I think as we're approaching the end of the month and going into December, it almost kind of feels like there's this burst of energy that's coming through, which is really interesting. Okay, what do we have coming up for Aries this week of November 22nd to the 28th? Empress. The middle of the week. Yeah, in a very powerful place. It feels like you are feeling like you're very confident and very like you have the ability or you have the capability of really creating something really beautiful for yourself here. A lot of abundance and a lot of like wanting to manifest. So you might be in that place where you're feeling energized or you're feeling inspired to manifest here, because you're the Empress. The creatrix is the Magician in the traditional tarot here. We have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so there may be an opportunity to collaborate with some people here. Yeah, and I feel like there's like a business opportunity here. It feels like, Aries, that you may be like the head of some kind of group, or you may be the boss, or you may be the leader in some kind of group or community effort. And I'm seeing that, there may be something here that you need to take the lead on, or something where you're managing like a group of people at work. Maybe there's like a project that you're starting on. Which one? Wow, beautiful. Okay, so really creating a lot of abundance and joy for yourself. Ten of Cups. It really feels like your energy is very optimistic and positive. Really feeling like there's a lot of possibilities for you here. I love the Ten of Cups. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck here because it's so beautiful. And it feels like you're in a very powerful place, like you are taking the command or the lead here. And then we have the King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's an opportunity to expand and grow on something. Like there's some kind of idea. I'm seeing a restaurant for some of you. It's almost like some of you are starting a restaurant. I don't know why I felt that when I touched the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a possibility for a very successful restaurant. If some of you are wanting to start that, and it could be a King of Wands, or you could be the King of Wands in this dynamic. Wow, very beautiful. Something very creative. And something that is like a really good idea, like it's has a potential to be very successful. So if some of you are opening up a new business or thinking about opening up a new business, it's almost as if there's something that was there that's has been like a long time coming, or something that you've been sitting on for a long time, and you've really done the research. You've really done the research that you needed to do in order to, it's like you scoped out the right locations and, designing menus, all that kind of stuff. So, and if it's not a restaurant, something else, it's just kind of feels like there's some kind of idea that's been well thought out and something that has been in the works for a long time. And you may be getting ready to execute on the idea. And what I also love here is this is such a beautiful, like, trio of cards, because we have the Magician, the Ten of Cups, and then the Star. So the Star is wishes come true. So this is something that you're manifesting, you're bringing into reality, something that you have been sitting on, thinking of for a very long time. And you're just bringing it down into reality, and has a potential to bring a lot of happiness, joy, and it will feel like a wish come true. So there's something really being generated here for you. And it feels like there's something that you've worked on for a long time, something that you have really... And then we have the Seven of Swords here. And the Two of Wands. It feels like there might be someone here that is... So yeah, okay. So there may be someone in this dynamic here that may be part of your group, collaborative group, that is a little bit not entirely honest, or just deceptive, kind of like not who they show themselves to be. So I would just be aware of that. Something is not what it is showing itself to be. I'm kind of feeling like something having to do with some kind of business deal here. So there could be someone here that you're working with where they're not like showing you, something about like paperwork or details about something. So just be careful with that. Like check fine print, make sure all your T's are crossed and I's are dotted. I think that's the expression. But yeah, just kind of like making sure everything checks out, something about that, because I feel like there's some kind of information that's being held back about something. So, or something is not what you think it is. And it's kind of like, I'm seeing someone signing a contract or kind of debating about signing a contract, but needing to make sure they have all the information. So, just kind of be careful of that, because there's a Seven of Swords here, which is often the card of deception. And then the Two of Wands is like kind of, choosing between, you're kind of debating and looking at something and deciding if you want to go forward on that or not. Really beautiful energy here. There's something that's really being manifested. So let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck. Oh, beautiful. Queen of Wands. So this is really great, because we have not only the King of Wands, but we also have the Queen of Wands, we have the Empress, the Queen of Swords. So there could be like this could be a business partnership, the Queen of Wands with the King of Wands, or it could be, I kind of feel like it's a business partnership. It could also be a couple. It could be a couple, a Queen of Wands and King of Wands, like a family business or a couple that's starting a business together. I don't know why I keep feeling business, so that's why I'm going with that. But I think that there is an enthusiasm and a fire that is being put into something that wants to be created here. Possibility of a really good relationship as well, though. I would just still be careful, though, because we have the Seven of Wands here and the Two of Wands. So just be careful that everyone's being honest here. It could be someone that's holding something back. Holding back on some kind of information. That's what it feels like. Not for the sake of being deceptive, but almost as if like afraid that if you kind of knew some details, then you wouldn't want to go with something like that. It doesn't really feel like it's in an evil way or anything, or malicious way. Okay, what does Aries need to know about this week? Guidance card for Aries. Inner strength. Wow, look at that. Amazing. So this card, I feel like this is something about kind of coming out and showing yourself who you are, because there's a lot of fire and passion in this reading, and it's Aries, so it makes total sense. But there is something here about like really coming out of the incubation period, or coming out of this research and hermit mode is what it kind of feels like. And there's something here about it feels like there's something that has been brewing for a long time, and there's been this back and forth debating if we should do something or not do something, because there could be something that's risky. So there's like a level of vulnerability that's coming out for this week, and really putting ourselves out there and taking a risk and taking a chance on something. But it has a potential for a lot of success, because it's so many beautiful cards. You have the Empress, the Ten of Cups. So there's possibility for a lot of happiness. a lot of joy. The star card is wishes come true. So something really working out in our favor, and a lot of energy, enthusiasm going towards some project. So there's a lot of really beautiful cards here. And it kind of feels like there's something that you're ready to pull the trigger on, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, what is a challenge for Aries this week? Challenge card for Aries this week. What is Aries being challenged with? Yeah, leadership. And I felt that with the Queen of Swords and the Empress, like being a leader or being the boss or the head of some kind of group dynamic or some kind of project they're undertaking. So this is, and I feel like with the leadership card, what I'm hearing, the reason it's in your challenge position is that there could be a lot of people with there's a lot of differences of opinions, and it may be kind of difficult to manage what everybody else is wanting. So it's like you're trying to make everybody happy, but it may just be something where like there's some people that are just kind of being difficult, or there's some people that are kind of being asking for more. And this may be what the Seven of Swords is here, is like asking for more than what you feel like is right to give them. So maybe this is an issue in pay or benefits or something like that. But yeah, so leadership, it's almost like you're being asked to kind of be patient with people this week, because they may be kind of irritating you or just really needing a lot from you, and they're not really listening, or they're not really like, it's not cohesive. But it doesn't mean that the project itself or this business or this thing is not right. It's just that, those day-to-day issues that sometimes we tend to encounter in a business. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. So needing to be patient, and I feel like the inner strength here as well is like needing to kind of keep your cool in amongst people who are difficult. Okay, what can Aries look forward to in this week? What can Aries look forward to this week? Wow, okay, freedom, beautiful, and adventure. So with the freedom card, I heard that, some of you may actually be, quitting like a 9-to-5 job, so maybe some of you were working for other people or working for a corporation, and you didn't really, it wasn't what you wanted. And now you're finally kind of able to step out of that, and you're able to work for yourself, or you're able to some new project or some new job. So for example, if you're not, not everybody's opening up a restaurant. So this could just be something where you're starting a new line of work, because it really feels like this is work oriented. There feels like there's this new line of work for you that will give you a lot more freedom to be able to really enjoy your life. And it's a lot more in alignment with your passion, or a lot more in alignment with what you really want to do. So it's there's a lot of cohesion between your personal life and your work life, where your work life allows you to live a more fulfilling personal life. And it may allow you to travel. It may allow you to explore different things and do unique things that you didn't really get a lot of chances to do when you were working at this other place. So I feel like there's an opening here for you, and there's an opportunity to live like life on your terms, is what I'm seeing, is what I'm hearing, living life on your own terms. So very beautiful reading here, Aries. Lots of fire, lots of passion, lots of enthusiasm, and lots of leadership. Actually, like lots of a call to leadership is what I'm seeing. So beautiful. I think that this is going to be a good week for you, Aries. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this reading resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for next week. Bye, Aries.